I've got an alien vine in my backyard, and this ugly sucker participates in garden warfare as the little rose thorns tend to shred any plants I have, including elephant ears, out here in the shade. It's reaching up to disgustingly high proportions as one vine climbs up 60 feet in this tree. The saw Greenbriar can be used apparently for urinary tract infections and joint pain, but I've got some joint pain for it. What's up, fish keepers? It's your boy, Steven Seagal. Check this out. It's been 0 days since I've dealt with the fish last. Oh, this ain't on yet. I don't have that connected yet. I don't have that one connected yet either. We've got 15 new tanks. The fish garden's overgrown with grass, mayhem. God. What? The talk is okay. I figured I'd take y'all through my chores. Hey guys, look, it's me, Fred Durst. Brittany, Avril, where are you? This usually takes a nice little chunk out of me every week. It takes focus, determination, a steely reserve. And God bless whoever ordered this mother. This is what $400 worth of El Tiger Endlers look like. This ain't no beginner channel, we're intermediate. Okay, all right. So these are going out. It's hot as a blacktop asphalt parking lot. I gotta take these out today. I don't know why I'm trying to film today while I'm taking these out. All right, so we are driving the fish to the post office. I never do the pickup by the mailman. Keep the fish under the air conditioned as long as possible. Air conditions. We're here. Time to impress everybody. All right, the rain is starting and the kids are screaming. It's time to get back to fish base. You like that? It's raining fish. Hallelujah, it's raining. It's really the trip to the post office that causes consolidation. And I'm a pretty good far away. It ain't a big chunk of time, but it's a little chunk of time. Like if I just had to walk across my backyard during business hours and a package just came in, I would just make them every morning. Whoa. I'm sorry, little girl. It's just time to drive. Oh no! Fish out. Off to come through. Make sure we're not dry on water. These are soggy plants, so there should be some weight to that dirt. Take this off its caboose. There we go. We got guppies. Black mollies spawning. Got baby black mollies. Oh, these guys. New stock of guppies. Clearly see the black bar. I can clearly see the half black blue with the black bar. And you know, they all look the same. They're starting to stabilize. It came into contact with red mosaic and probably a brush up of another Petco type guppy. Iridescent, lively, and about to go up for sale. If you keep track of what went on, people will buy your hybrids and you sell them that story first, they absolutely will go for your stronger, muddier fish because they don't die as much. Red Riley's doing well. Didn't have the top on, it evaporated like crazy. Got the top on. These guys are doing good. Those guys are doing good. Those guys are not doing good. What are they doing? Not good. Got some old tanks down here. New tank, making a video about all the wonderful textures at Lowe's and Home Depot. Buy all the different rocks from Lowe's and show you what that looks like in fish tanks, including drainage rock. We'll see how that turns out. However, when I went to Home Depot and I looked at their rocks, it turns out they've got like 16 different styles. So part of that video, I'm not sure if I have enough tanks. I guess I got these tanks I can fill out with gravel. So the video just grows in life when I find out Home Depot carries like 14 different rocks you can put in your fish tank, different substrates. Lowe's really has like 6, and it gets rained on at Lowe's, or at least my Lowe's. All Lowe's. I'm watching you, Lowe's. Look, you can even get some lava brick red. Another tank. I would like to do quarantine in a separate room with the sanitizing chamber. I'll just walk in, get sprayed down with a fine bleach mist, and then dried off. Now look at that. I didn't start the tank off with enough plants because I didn't have enough plants. I wanted to grow them out. So got a nice thick old blanket of algae ready for Amano shrimp. I need the top for the Amano shrimp because they will climb out. Monster, you're not allowed to touch that. They climb out. I've been letting spider webs form so I can feel like a wizard, because that's just nature. Red cherries, Bloody Mary are about ready to send off. Keeping my eye on it though, because I'm assuming they get that gelatinous red as adults. And I've been put in a position where I found a strain I felt like I would cull them too early. And I'd see really good examples of that strain in the cull tank. And I'm like, well, they must have been like small and they must have looked less than desirable, like that one. Like I would cull that one, but it might not be old enough to show all of its colors. I don't know. Now that one looks orange. What? Gonna hand make me a new orange strain. Call it Fanta. All right, and the same with the greens. Doing well with the greens, not so much with the white. I'm going to be switching to reverse osmosis system. There is one wily white shrimp in here, and it's alive, and it's kicking, and it's about clear. Don't you love the duckweed? Snuck itself right into here just to get burned up. Running these lights 10 hours, and if you have no cover, there's really nothing to obscure the light, and they will always just sort of thump at my front door. Are those plants? Excuse my wire work. Oh yeah, I'm about to run out there in my towel. Where's my fish supplies? I need them. So this lid obscured this top enough for the duckweed to take over. So I don't know, I found one of these guys jumped out of the tank. I'm scared to take the lids off, but the duckweed's aggravating me. I want to blast it with light. This thing should be in a dome with higher humidity, but I'm not going to run 80% humidity out here in the open for fear of mold. So maybe a dome for that. Keep on going. I left on the green jade. The green jade are doing well. The green is usually so dark and it bounces off the black sometimes. That was it. Almost died. Right there in front of everyone. But when some of the coals go clear, that's when you know the green's there. You get kind of a key lime. Sometimes you get a clearish light green, but it is unmistakable green in your fish tank. Forgot I fed them there. They're up to no good. Cherry barb, stop eating the duckweed. Oh, this is a task. Look at them. This tank has been like myrtleized. All those little decorative pots I put in there, no reason. Only to become scud food. Well, let's see what's in that package. All right, I alluded to a light system. I use these Wi-Fi plugs. Not very efficient. If you want your room to look like Jumanji, then you can set these things on 2 different timelines. I have all the overhead lights on. Sansi, I think the light bulb is called. It's brought all of my plants back to life. There are some with humidity requirements that aren't being squelched outside of the little grow tent. However, that grow tent takes too much space where big old fish tanks can be. If you can kind of get shaded plants off to the side and you can keep them wet like this fern, they can also live off of the lights of both the fish tank and the sun. What I do know is I don't want both sets of lights on because it's ugly. So the time slot off to the side is when I feed the outdoor plants. They have tendrils going into the H water bucket. Some of them have tendrils going into fish tanks. They're filtering everything, but I do want lights inside the tank as well because I want to enjoy them. It's not enough for the out of water plants. And these outside lights aren't really enough for the in water plants. So I do both without conflicting the themes. I'll let you know if that works. The plants are doing well. The pothos seems to rocket right up to the Barona lights, which are grow lights just for regular plants, and they burn right against them. So I need to figure that out. And as I'm shaking duckweed all over the place, enjoy. Got a couple of offshoots. I vacuumed one of the tanks. I've got a bunch of shrimp in there that I need to fish out. That is how I treat my hallway, like a pro, like a pro. Everything's stuck to the wall. Stack of boxes, because I'm a very good housekeeper. I'm a housekeeper. I clip the houses. When the duckweed was dying out, all my nubiuses started to freak out from too much light. So I got them in here. They seem to be stabilizing. These two are looking better. Wonder about him. This whole room is cleared out. Got a separate computer room. Bikes coming out. And every wall you see going 7 feet in the air with fish tanks all the way to here. I'm gonna bleach that one. I might bleach those two. I don't like it. I don't like how they're looking at me. This is the third reiteration of how I keep my air pump out here. And there she blows, the old paw fly. It's just a little hot. Complete with secure rain bucket. There's a hole in the bottom of this bucket. So if it did overflow, it would drain out the hole before it overran the pump. And I see that there's a crash in the brine shrimp tank and the bubbles are gone. This is the culprit, and I'm gonna remove all of them today. You don't need the check valves if your air source is higher than your water line. And on that note, this has been another episode of Brenton's Fish. Until next time, fish keepers. Until next time. I wanna go fishing.
Please join us. Please join us. Please join us. Join us.